My mic was muted. Sorry. It's time for Be Encouraged. So stay tuned.
Check this.
Lee, I know you were expecting a hockey game tonight, but I really wanted to bring you something that's completely different. Although it's on ice, it is players, but it's ice dancing.
You know what?
Just check it out.
And you said, wear your hockey jersey.
Watch it. He's on the ice. Watch it. He's going around. He's going around the boards right now. He's going around. He catches up. Oh, he crashed. Oh, my God. But that's perfect. That's just like hockey. It's great.
You know what? It's not like hockey, because that guy is wearing sequins, man.
Lee,
that's not hockey.
Lee, you need more joy in your life.
No,
That's
I don't
why I
think-
came to ice dancing.
Oh.
Joy. More joy in your life. You got to go to the morejoyradio.com.
I want to see people hit each other, and you know what? You can't even get beer here.
I know, but this is all about joy. We brought you to Ice Dancing for Joy, just like LMB Show. MoreJoyRadio.com, they click on the LMB Show, and they listen to us on Friday nights. That's joy.
All right. Well, you know what? I think that's a good idea, and I'll just try to be more joyful. But again, no hot dogs, no popcorn. They don't have none of that stuff here.
I'll buy you some. Click, connect, listen. LMB Show.
Oh my, what a silly bunch we all are here at More Joy Radio, TV, media, whatever you want to call us. All I know is it's about more joy. Good morning, everyone. It's 11 a.m. and I'm glad you've tuned in to join us here on our little program. Somebody is commenting over here. I know one was Tura Arsala with a happy throwback Thursday. Yes, indeed. And it's an old promo. Thank you, Tura. All right. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, how are you this morning? It's going to be a beautiful day today. I mean it. It's going to be great. I haven't heard the latest of down in Houston. Maybe what we ought to do is we ought to go to a live, maybe we'll have a live report. Let me see if I can get a live report from somebody down there. We'll get a live report somebody who's there in Galveston. We'll see what he says about what's happening. All right. It's my Uncle Mac, ladies and gentlemen. You hear that?
Bud,
Uncle Mac, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
But I'm kind of in a rush. Karen's coming to get me she stayed with a friend up the road from me, and she's coming down here so I can go to take me back and help her load up her stuff, and so I can get Philip's van.
Have you gotten any rain or anything yet?
Nah. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow.
Yeah, you should get some rain for sure. But it looks like it's tracking off of you. So your sister's looking forward. Did you talk to her today yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
I was safe because I knew they were, calling up Larry and trying to get, I've probably been glued to the TV a lot more than they have.
Sure, I'm sure.
If all of it's tracked, just exactly like they said it would.
Has it made landfall yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It made landfall. I don't know. It was about the poor girl in Lake Charles. She was just waiting for the eye to come over, and I think she was on the eastern edge of the storm,
Yeah.
and didn't the eye just kind of went past her,
Right.
to the west, and she was but anyway, I was up till about 2:30 or so just to watch that.
Yeah.
But water came up into the yard a little bit, and but that's not unusual even when we're
Right.
having a real high tide. You know?
Sure.
So.
All right. Well, just checking in on you. Wanted to get a report. I appreciate you.
Okay, Brad.
Love you, buddy.
Later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I love you too. Bye.
Well, there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. My Uncle Mac. He's in Galveston, as you heard. It hit landfall around Lake Charles, and so I haven't heard anything about damages and stuff like that, but I'm sure it's been rough. But here in our little burg, Fairfaxburg, it is actually pretty good today, I believe. Today, the whole day is supposed to be pretty sweet. We're looking at today's high of, 94 degrees and a low of 74 right now. Outside, it's 85 degrees, and it's supposed to get higher and higher as the day progresses, of course. But it should stay, sunny, partly cloudy. If the humidity stays up, then I guess we'll probably have an evening thunderstorm somewhere, but they are not forecasting it at this time. So you're pretty good. Tomorrow evening, however, Friday night, they have some rain forecasts, not thunderstorms, but rain. And then next week, September 30th, the 31st of August, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all thunderstorms. That's what you got to look forward to. Today is only Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday. If you've got something, Amy Gish, I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in. Here's my throwback picture. You ready? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me try and get the off of it. There it is. Okay. Can you see that? It's me and Bill Knoll, me and BK Blaster. Throwback Thursday. Wow. So, what I want to know is, what are you hearing about? What are you guys hearing about Throwback Thursday? Do you have a picture for me? Amy Gish, you're so sweet and so nice. Have you got that? Tora, stop commenting, please. We'll have a discussion. We'll just right there, call me so we can talk. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Last year, Tora got an offer to work in Capitol Hill as an intern, but that's good. Good. All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about some other things that might encourage you today. One of the things that we've started doing is being Mythbusters. And so here's one of the things here. Myth. Here's the myth, ladies and gentlemen. Can you read it? Bigfoot, a creature resembling a tall ape-like person, stalks the North American wilderness. Well, it says here, the origin of the myth is impossible to pinpoint, says Bigfoot exposed author and University of Florida anthropologist David Daegling. He notes that the beast became part of popular culture in 1958 when photographs of big footprints said to belong to Bigfoot were published in a Northern California newspaper. Well, busted! And it says right there for you all to read. The vast majority of scientists agree that there isn't scientific evidence to support the existence of Bigfoot. It says here, most believe the legend is a hoax. There are no bones at all, no teeth, and no hair or other material that can't be reasonably attributed to other known species, explains Daegling. The things that would end the debate, bodies or bones, have never been found. We have to ask ourselves whether it's reasonable that an animal 8 feet, that's 2.4 meters, tall has never been found after over 50 years of looking for it. Many Bigfoot believers point to a 1967 short film shot in Northern California that shows what appears to be a large ape-like creature walking on two legs through the woods. Yeah, every time I've looked at that, I see the guy's face that's there. So yeah, I don't believe that's anyway. Here's 10 more creatures that most likely don't exist. Most likely. I like that. Most likely. One's a unicorn. Unicorns do exist. Hi, Carrie Crawford. Love you. Dragons. A centaur. That's a half horse, half person. Mermaids. Boy, I wish they did exist. They're so cute. They probably wouldn't be cute if they were like fish. Vampires. Let me see here. Yeti Aeka, the abominable snowman. Just like Bigfoot. Loch Ness Monster. How do you know? We have pictures of the Loch Ness Monster. Chupacabra. Chupacabra. That's definitely something he made up to scare their kids. Pegasus. Oh, see, Pegasus is like, oh, no, he's not. He's just a flying horse. I saw him in Marvel. Pegasus. Just kidding. All right. And also werewolves. I don't know, dude. If you ever go to the county fair, you see some dudes with lots of hair all over their bodies. All right. We'll do another one another day, maybe later today at 4:30 when we have another show. Be encouraged, yo. So, yeah, that's all good. Amy Gish, how are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. It's always a joy to hear your voice. Well, even if I don't hear it, if I see your voice. Is that what happens when you see someone's writing? You're seeing their voice? Interesting. A thought that you can think of. Now, I think I had an interesting question was posed yesterday on another show, and I talked about it also, but maybe some people are listening that haven't listened in a while. And but yesterday somebody was talking about the eagle, it flies around Auburn Stadium. There's a guy that comes out because they're the war eagles, and guy comes out. He's a bird handler, and he puts his arm up with this big old eagle, and it flies around the stadium and comes back and lands on his arm. So the question was, as crazy as people about football in the SEC and in the South in general. Not just the South, though. Ohio State, Penn State. Are you kidding? People are crazy for football. We're not going to talk about the Pac-12. Anyway, that's bad. Encouragingly positive. So, yeah. So basically, what would happen if the eagle took off, went up around, but instead of coming back to the guy, swooped down and grabbed a baby out of someone's arms and then started to fly off? The question is, would they still have the game? Just the thought of it, folks. Just the thought of it. Just the very thought. Are you kidding me? Of course you wouldn't have the game. Well, that's an Irishman's take on it. But when you talk about the South, hell yeah, we're going to have the game. Send somebody after get that eagle. Bound to be somebody with shotguns out in the car. Go shoot the daggone thing. And I especially sent my Uncle Dave. He'll shoot it down without even touching the baby. Yes, sir. Anyway. So that's how that works. And then, So then, but of course, then if you had the people from France, the baby, we must save the baby. We must not have the game. Everyone from the stadium should go running after this bird. You like my mimicking? My French? My French accent. Oh, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Whatever. I've always thought what I'd like to do is talk like an Australian and go into a pub, have a pint of Guinness, talk to the ladies. Hey, Sheila, come over here. Yeah. So I just made some people turn off the show. Sorry. I thought it was a pretty good accent. All right. So, oh my gosh. So I hear, Tour tells me they are canceling games. The COVID's getting out of hand again. And I had not heard anything about that. So let's go to the videotape. Let's see what we've got. Paul Pogba. He's a great soccer player. Tested positive for COVID. Athletes across the U.S. sports take a stand as games are called off in solidarity with the Milwaukee Bucks. Athletes across U.S. sports take a stand as games are called off in solidarity with Bucks boycott. So I don't know what that means. What began as the Milwaukee Bucks' decision to boycott their playoff game following the police shooting of Jacob Blake in the team's home state cascaded into a wave of similar protests across the American sports scene by Wednesday night. All right, I see. So there wasn't because of COVID. All right, I understand. Soon after the Wisconsin-based team decided not to play, the NBA announced it would postpone Game 5 of 3 different playoff series: Bucks versus Orlando, Houston Rockets versus Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Los Angeles Lakers versus Portland Trailblazers. Within hours, 3 WNBA, 5 Major League Soccer, and 3 Major League Baseball games were called off as athletes acted in solidarity with the Bucks players. Blake, a black man, was shot in the back by police on Sunday as he tried to enter his vehicle in Kenosha, Wisconsin. His shooting became the latest incident to prompt outrage nationwide over racial injustice and police brutality. Well, anyway, I have no further comment on that situation because I don't know all the facts. So I'm just saying, I saw some video, very short clip, didn't really tell me much, and I'm not going to comment on why or why not should any shooting have happened. I will comment on this though. I don't understand why in this day and age of technology, there's not a less lethal way to put somebody. I know that we already have the taser guns. Those tasers will immobilize somebody. I don't care, especially if they're a skinny little guy. Guy like me, I'm a big dude. It's going to put me down too. But some other big dude who has a really high threshold for pain might be able to withstand it. I doubt it, but you never know. So you have a backup, folks. It's going to at least slow them down. So if you shoot them with a taser and they keep coming, usually you have a couple shots in those taser guns. So you shoot him again, and if he still keeps coming, then you draw your weapon if he has a weapon. If you're not, dude, if he's big like me, you can run away from him. And if he doesn't have a weapon that he's going to hurt somebody with, there's no reason to shoot him. None. Flat out. None. Anyway, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're going to get on and get to talking about what's going on the rest of the day. Today at 4:30, I'm hoping to maybe have someone come join us on the show to talk about how awesome fun things are and laughing and having joy down in our hearts. Just like Amy said, Amy Elizabeth Gibb Gish. She loves the 4-name thing, I think. Lizzie. That's how we're going to call her from now on. Amy, we're going to call her Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie. Anyway, I don't know if we're going to call her Lizzie or not. So let's see. What else do we want to give you? Something that makes you happy? And I don't know. You know what? Why don't we go to the internet? Today's happy time. Today's happy thought. I wonder if that will bring us something. Be happy not because everything is good, but because you can see the good in everything. Oh, that's pretty nice. Here's good thoughts. That's a good outfit. Good thoughts. Every big thing starts from very small things. Like every happy life starts from simple, happy thoughts. Ain't that a truth? Ain't that the truth, people? All right. What about that makes me happy? The Nordic track. Remembering you is easy. I do it every day. Missing you is the heartache that never goes away. Woo-hoo. And then there's be happy with what you have, and you will have plenty to be happy about. That one has some really cool butterflies. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. No doubt. And you are amazing. Remember that. Please remember that you are amazing. Then we have Aquarius truths. Well, I happen to be an Aquarian. I don't think that really matters in the scheme of things. But someone in the position of authority. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's what an Aquarius person is. An Aquarius can act like they don't need anyone. They prefer to seem like they are unattached and aren't being tied down by someone. It's how they are able to have different types of friends. However, it's typically just a front, and even though they seem like they don't need you, they probably need you so much more than they think. Wow. That's kind of crazy. You know what? And there's another one here that has a picture of the little girl. We've seen it a million times. Little girl looking back at the camera while a house across the street burns. And you hear all kinds of things with that. And one of the things that I've seen is the cookies. Okay, you'll buy cookies next year. But this one says about Aquarius, past relationships and friendships they have ended. Burnt up, gone. Don't even think about it. That's pretty cool. Now, since I don't even believe in astrology, let's look at today's astrology. That works. Today's free horoscope, not astrology. Today's free horoscope. The daily horoscope. Today's horoscope person today is August. Today is the 27th. And I don't care what the year is. Zodiac sign. Well, I don't know. Virgo. Okay. It's Virgo, folks. Here you go, all you Virgos out there. I don't believe in this, but it's fun to watch because it pretty much applies to everybody. A joint purchase you and your partner made recently might suddenly seem like a mistake today, either because it's causing some tension between you or because you're realizing you don't really need it at all. Speak up and share your concerns as soon as possible. Chances are they feel the same way you do. The two of you can come to a solution together, just like you always do. You are right where you belong with a psychic love reading. So wonderful. All right, everybody, it's time. We're done. It's it. That's end. Read Leo. Okay, hold on. All right. I'll read Leo. Let me read you Leos today. Let me see here. Daily horoscope. And I'm just going to take that off of there. Astrology, horoscopes. Here we go. Horoscopes. Daily horoscope. Here we go for the Leo. Today's Leo. It's a strong day for consensus. Others will agree with you, and you'll most likely agree with them. Everyone is on the same page, which means that big projects can move forward more quickly, and fewer egomaniacs are going to feel threatened. You deserve a lot of the credit for getting everyone aligned, and this will be noted in your next discussion with the higher-ups. This is also a great day for resolving conflicts at home. The love you share is bigger than anything else. How's that? Okay? You happy? You happy there, my sweet Amy? Let's see today's Aquarius. You've got a few deep feelings about your career that aren't going to go away anytime soon. Deal with them by having a conversation with someone you trust. If you feel you're in the wrong situation, talk to someone who has been through it before. While a coworker or supervisor might seem like an obvious choice, avoid talking to anyone who is too close to your situation. They're likely to have their own issues and agendas regarding you and your job. Ooh, okay. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's roll out of here. Have a great day. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Peace. Uh-oh. We got to go somewhere else. There it is.